I'm just waiting here for a little while to see if anybody jumps on with me. So if you're watching the video later, you may want to skip ahead. Oh, this light's weird. That's better.
I hear it in the background. She's watching it too.
Oh, I'm excited. Do you have any questions specifically? I know the lighting is a little bit weird in here. The lighting is a little bit weird. I apologize. But I'm hoping to have that corrected soon. Very, 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 very soon. Let's see. G. Brelston. Okay. So, have you applied for the official kids course first? Hi, Terry. I'm so glad you're here, Terry. Just sending out the invitation to everyone in my groups. Okay. Nope, you do it all on the app. You do everything on the app, okay? Gibralston, is there another name I can call you? That will mess me up every time. But specifically, everything we do it on the app. Unless it's a YouTube video. Gracie, wonderful. You'll do it on the app. Let me see if I can bring it up. What you're going to see on your screen right here, you're going to see this dark colored bar. I believe that's where it's at. It's going to say apply for official kids course program, apply to be a teacher, something along those lines. It's been so long now, I don't remember the exact wording of it, but it's going to say apply to be a part of this type of wording. Maybe Terry will be able to say a little bit more. I don't remember what the phrasing is. So tonight we're going to do, over our hour that I do every Friday night from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central, we're going to talk about different things with Palfish. Where are you at in the hiring process? Have you done your interview? Are you having problems in the classrooms? This is a great time to answer those questions. I'm also going to talk about how to keep it all organized. Because I promise it can get crazy if you aren't being organized. And I have the best way ever to do it. I'm going to go ahead and talk about that while you guys are getting your questions ready. So the way that I stay organized is with a planner. And in the picture you saw, this is my planner for this year. And it says, lose the way to find yourself. This is from Hobby Lobby. And it just has, like, I've already started working. This is the January calendar. And I put everything in here. I put classes in my planner. I put live streams in my planner. If I need to touch base with an admin, the next page each day has a long page of notes. I put my notes in there. If I need to get in touch with someone, it's all right here. But I also put things for my personal life. I'm going to show you the one from last year. So this thing has gotten its fair share of abuse. Everything is written down. Everything has its place. Everything has what's going on. What do I have to get done for that day? Notes. So that's how I do it. I keep it all in one place. If there's a doctor's appointment for a kid, it goes in the planner. If I have a meeting, it goes in the planner. I just today scheduled 7 or either 9 live stream classes for myself. They're in the planner already. So I'm trying to show you guys just how I keep it all together, because it can be overwhelming. Up here, you will see all these boxes. These are little bitty crates that have inside of them all of my props, my rewards. So when I don't teach in this specific location, when I get ready to teach, I pick it up and I carry it into the other room. It works out beautifully. All right. Gracie, I'm super excited that you're obsessed too, because there are so many amazing things coming. Like this week, I was named executive director of the International Educators Online ESL Association. I'm super stoked about that. I'll be starting that position on January the 3rd, as well as continuing with Palfish. And there's a talk about I may have an ebook coming out in the next few months. So that's mega super exciting to actually have like a resource. Like, I'm a book person. I wish I could show you. Like, I have a shelf over here with books on them. So to have a book potentially that you can reference and resource about different things with online ESL, I'm super excited about. Thank you. Were you able to find that, Gracie? Where it says apply? Woo. Oh, that's fine. If you have any questions, on the Palfish app, I'm Teacher Sam space YT for YouTube, and you can message me here too. I get messages all day long. Most of the videos have my email address at the bottom as well. DIY, does anyone else have a question? A question, a concern. Oh, look, I can show you. I have books everywhere. Like, I have books stacked up everywhere, books. So I'll talk for just a moment. I want to tell you about the International Educators Online ESL program. Is really exciting. Their goal is to actually bring continuing education that would benefit online teachers through a university, so that people who want to do this, the idea, number one, is to actually bring professionalism to this career. Those of us who do this full time, there's a lot of things we feel like maybe get left out sometimes. Maybe, and it's not, this isn't a Palfish issue. This is really across the board. This is people who do online ESL. We are teachers. We are also professionals. And so they're trying to bring some professional recognition to that. And I'm so excited for it. But the continuing education would be huge, because how nice would it be to have a little bit of a base knowledge of the technology that we use every day, or further knowledge of how the linguistics programs are developed. That's something that I would want to know. Further linguistical programs, classes, teachings, anything like that, I would definitely be interested in. So I'm excited to where that program is going to go. I know that one of their first things, the website is officially launching on January the 5th. So that's mega, mega exciting. Palfish. January 1st is coming, guys. Who has not gotten their TESOL yet? Like, we need to talk if you haven't gotten all of the publications and all of the notifications that, guys, you have to have the TESOL. Like, I don't know why people are dragging their feet. This is, we actually had a popular teacher this week run into a problem because he didn't have his. He was able to get it taken care of, but like, y'all got to get on it. If it has not been verified, if you have uploaded, they sent out a week. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk, guys. They sent out a message last week and said, if you are still showing as verifying, to re-upload. I found that when you deleted your old ones and completely re-uploaded them, then they went ahead and verified. Not exactly sure what happened there. I can just say that there was some type of glitch, but I know they are working on it. Let's see. All right. So here's a question I just got from the app, and it's about classes. So let me tell you, in my first couple of weeks, I opened every single slot that I could open. Every slot. Every slot. And one of the mentors, I believe it was Travel Teach, told me to close some of my slots. And I was kind of confused, but she said that a lot of times, especially when like the trial sales team is booking slots, they will look at your percentage of your current booked slots. And they like to see a higher percentage because that means that students are starting to follow you. So I went through and I was like, well, I really never teach night classes. So I closed all of my night classes and I started opening up smaller amounts of slots and they would start to fill up. So that's kind of a recommendation for me. If you are opening up 30 slots a day, bring that down some. Don't open quite as many. The classes that you are booking for your trials, leave those open and see where that goes. Okay, guys, we have 6 people in here. Does nobody have a question for me? I'm shocked. Normally, you guys are chatty Cathys. Or chatty fangirls like Terry. I can just sit here and hang out and work on my planner, y'all. Because I have nothing else to do until my live lesson tonight at 11 o'clock. And I'm going to start reading a book. Oh, see, this is one of the things I love about my planner. See this beautiful sticker? Oh. And it says Bloom. Bloom. My old friend. Y'all, I love the weekends. Let's see. Amber, I've never taught online ESL. Do you think Palfish is difficult for a newbie teacher? No, ma'am. I think Palfish is the best program for a newbie teacher, for an oldie teacher, for a confused teacher. I think that beyond everything else, I mean, really, for anyone, Palfish is the way to go. And I'll tell you why. It's because you have people within Palfish who want you to succeed. They want to help you. That's what I'm here for. I am here to help you guys. I know that with another popular orangey kind of color company, I have seen mentor teachers charge for Skype lessons to help people be hired. We don't do that. Okay? I'm here to help you. All right. I'm here because I want you to succeed within the company. One of the best things that I love about this company is when I was struggling, I actually had an administrator reach out to me. You know, they are involved in the chat rooms that we're in, and they're there for us. They want us to succeed. And I love that. I absolutely adore it. Anytime a new person gets involved in online ESL, it can take a little getting used to. It can take some, how did I say this? It takes a little bit of finesse to get used to it, okay? But don't let that scare you off, because this is the most rewarding career ever. Like, no joke. No joke at all. This is the best thing I've ever done. And I was a pastor for 4 years. Okay. Don't let how hard it can be or could be ruin what's gonna be. Does that make sense? Don't let your fear of how hard it will be mess with you. Okay, so do I have to have a TESOL before applying? Well, let me tell you. As of January 1st, the government in China has come out with a mandate that teachers are to be certified. A lot of that has been completely vague. I do not believe that Palfish is specifically being vague on purpose. I believe that Palfish is being vague with us because the government has been vague with them. But considering that January 1st is in, 4 days, 3 days? Yeah, I'd go ahead and get it. Now, I do know that the Groupon certification is acceptable. A lot of people have been approved with it. I actually took that course because I didn't want to recommend it to someone else until I took it. Do I think that it gives a lot of information about teaching English? Maybe if you've never taught in a classroom before. Do I think that it gives a lot of information that has to do with online ESL? It has some linguistics information in it, but it's not like mind-blowing. Keep in mind, if you truly plan on this being a career, you get what you pay for. If you pay for a $40 TESOL class or a $5 TESOL class, that's what you're going to get, okay? You're not going to get this stellar education because that's not what you paid for. You know, a lot of people, and I think this was an area of contention when all of this started, because a lot of us have paid $700, $800, $900. Some have paid $1,300, $1,500 to go and take and spend weeks in a classroom getting our 120 hour or our, like I have a 168 hour TESOL. I actually have the certificate that I can teach the TESOL. I paid a whole lot more than other teachers are paying for theirs right now. And I just have to accept that. There are some people who have traveled to other countries to take the TESOL. So, should you get it before you apply? At this point, yes, because as of the 1st, it is required. I do know that Palfish is actively hiring. And I know some people who have gone through the entire TESOL course, the one that is from International Open Academy, in like 2 hours. It took me a little bit longer because I was really trying to read through and absorb what they were trying to teach. That's why I think that the IEOEA, I'm going to have to get used to saying that, International Educators Online ESL Association, is really onto something when they're talking about creating courses specifically for teachers who are going to be doing this online. Amber, I'm telling you, like, I came from a company that was very corporized. Corporized, that's not even a word, y'all. It's so Friday. Very corporate kind of oriented, that policies were constantly changing, and I always just kind of felt like a number. And I was with them for 3.5 years. 2.5 years. No, 3.5 years. And I always felt like I was a number, but pretty quickly, right after I got started with Palfish, it was actually Terry reached out to me and made me feel completely like I was not a number, that they paid attention to their students. And she had already seen my YouTube videos about what I had already started to like about Palfish. So that showed me that she was very invested in me as a teacher, and she didn't even know who I was at the time, except that I had done some videos. I completely 1,000%. Guys, I recommend Palfish every single day to as many possible teachers as I can. I'm very fortunate that a lot of teachers have found Palfish. I think I've referred a lot that haven't taken all the tests yet or haven't done their interview yet. If you're on my team and you just haven't done that yet, what are you waiting for? Go take your interview. It's not complicated. It's definitely not complicated. I think that Palfish has probably the easiest hiring plans out of everyone that's out there right now. Some companies are requiring, let's see, somebody else just signed up. Some companies are requiring 2 and 3 training sessions. They're requiring that people reach out and study materials and then take large tests on them and then go back and have another class with a mentor. I mean, Palfish is easy. Like, you just have to pay attention. You have to be energetic. And that's what I really like about the classes, too, because the material is not complicated. There's a few things, like, there's one lesson. I told you, Gary. Guys, Gary has been fighting through this test. So I told you. Now, I will tell you, Gary, once you get through that linguistics model, you're gold. You're gold. You just got to get through that one. That one's tough. However, when I took mine, it was rough. I took mine and I was doing it in a class, much bigger, with actual students. Yeah, it's rough, Gary. I feel for you, brother. I do. I completely do. I'm glad you came in to say hello, though. Hey, you need to be, that's good. Hey, you need to go ahead and schedule your interview. And I say that because if you can get hired before midnight on the 31st, your chances of getting bookings right away are pretty good. Because I still see teachers every day who have not done their TEFL or their TESOL, and they're not uploading stuff, and they're anticipating being locked out of the program. You can go ahead, Gary. I'm gonna tell you, the last 2 modules literally will take you 30 minutes. The last one is how to get a job with an ESL classroom, and they take no time at all. They're very simple and very easy, and then you immediately get your certificate. So, like, schedule it for, let's see, today's Saturday. I know you're in Asia, right? So I would schedule it for, like, if you could do it Sunday, like Sunday night or something. Hey, guys, this is my youngest. This is my daughter, Mary. You're in Mexico. Oh, Yeah, I would go ahead and schedule it like Sunday night. That way, Monday they can process your stuff and get you approved. And you may have to. You're in Central Time Zone. Yeah, so by Sunday night, then that way they have Monday to approve you. Because I'm really expecting that on Tuesday, we're going to need more teachers. That's not confirmed from an administrator. That's just my suspicions from being in the classrooms or in the chat rooms. You get on it, Gary. Hey guys, and Gary can tell you I'm here every Friday night. He started coming to my chats a few weeks ago, and I'm here every step of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and I will put my application link below if you have not applied. If you're still interested, go ahead and do the application. I'm sorry, my dog's just jumping around back there. She's ready to go to bed. We normally go to bed about this time so that I can get up and teach. So she's telling me she's ready to go to bed. Bye, Gary. I'm here every step of the way through the hiring process, guys. And yes, I do get a small bonus if you get hired under me. But that's really not all it is. I've seen the bad that companies do out there. I have seen some of the worst companies and the way they treat teachers. And that's not the experience I'm having with Palfish. And so my goal is to spread what I've learned, to spread why I love this company. And it's absolutely an amazing experience to work for a company that you feel that you feel like you are valued. When you don't feel valued, it's hard to work hard. But I do, and so I want other teachers to feel that as well. Can you guys see the link that I just posted? How weird. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know why it's doing that. Once the video's over, I'll put my link down below. It's not letting me send it to you guys. Either way, anyone else have any questions? Questions, concerns, things you don't know, things you want to know. All right, Amber. Well, I think it's just letting me. Quick tips on setting up the classroom. You know what? Let me take you and show you what I did. I recently ran into an issue where I'm in my bedroom right now where I used to teach. Wow, the quality just got horrible in here. I'm actually not going to be. If you, let me see if I can pull up that link. Amber? What I did was I went to Dollar General and I bought a roll of pretty bright wrapping paper. I used to teach in my bedroom, but my bedroom is on the other end of the house from the heat source. And what I was finding was, because we live in an older home, by the time I shut my door at 4 a.m. until I got done at 7 a.m., it was freezing. So I found the back of a door in the other side of my house, put wrapping paper across it. They had like little fuzzy or foamy stars that I just glued on the paper. A little streamer that had some brightly colored little frizzy doodads on it. If you go back and look at my video about $5 rewards, you'll see that. It talks about the rewards that I used, how I put together my classroom. It's the best. I do not recommend spending a bunch of money on it. I don't recommend spending a bunch of money on your classroom because I like to update my classroom. About every 3 months, I tear the paper down and start over. And kids don't want to look at the same thing over and over again. And let's face it, you don't want to look at the same thing over and over again either. So I'm constantly changing it up. Thank you, Amber. I have some good ones. Okay. Any other questions before I close out for tonight? This one has gone a little bit longer, but I have a live class starting at 11, and then I start classes at midnight tonight. So it's going to be a long night for me. So questions, concerns. Everyone can be mentored. All you have to do, and in fact, everyone who is an official kids course teacher is assigned a mentor. If you want to be mentored by me, then you just use my code when you go to apply, and I add you to a group when you join under my name where we can kind of talk back and forth and chit-chat about all the different things that you need to know, how I can help you, that type thing. It's very easy. And a big one's just watching all of my videos. I have posted a video of just about everything that could be done. This month has been 31 days to better online ESL. And so I've done the quote Vlogmas and posted almost every single day. I will continue in January with like maybe 3 videos a week. But so we're going to do 3 videos a week for Palfish. And then I'm going to be working on videos that are cooking videos because I had a bunch of requests for those. Different videos of DIY stuff that I do around the house. Ultimately, I am a family blogger. And so I'm going to be bringing in some more elements of home life and how to manage this process and the home life process a little bit easier. If there's no other question, guys, I am going to sign off for tonight. I'm super excited that I was able to talk to all of you. I think all of you are new names with the exception of Mr. Gary. And I will see you all in the classroom. Questions or concerns, reach out to me. You can also email me at this email address below. You can find me on Facebook at Tired Mama. You can find me on Instagram at tired_mama. And I'm on Twitter at Mama Tired. I hope y'all have a great night, and I'll see you next time.